are we, as Toronto Maple Leafs fans, truly cursed to forever chase the elusive promise of next year? Or just maybe could a shrewd, under-the-radar move be the one that finally breaks the spell? Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Puck Drop, where we dive deep into the heart of hockey's most burning questions. Tonight, we're dissecting a potential trade target that could either be a stroke of genius or another swing, and a miss for a franchise desperate for a championship. The Toronto Maple Leafs, fresh off an offseason that saw them quietly acquire promising winger Matias Maxelli from Utah Mammoth, are once again at a crossroads. With a salary cap as tight as a goalie's 5-0, the path to sustainable success hinges on maximizing young talent and finding value where others might not. Maxelli, with his back-to-back 49 and 57-point campaigns with the Arizona Coyotes, was a smart, low-cost gamble. But could the Leafs be eyeing another diamond in the rough? A player whose current situation with his team screams opportunity for a savvy general manager? We're talking about Nashville Predators forward Luke Evangelista, and the whispers out of Music City suggest his contract talks have hit a sour note. So, the million-dollar question echoing to the halls of Scotiabank Arena is, should the Maple Leafs swoop in and take a stab at this blooming young talent with significant upside? Let's rewind a bit and understand just what kind of player Luke Evangelista is. This isn't just some run-of-the-mill prospect. Evangelista was an absolute sensation in junior hockey, a scoring machine who lit up the OHL with the London Knights. In his final year, he put up a mind-boggling 55 goals and 111 points in just 62 games. Think about that for a second. Over a goal per game, nearly 2 points per game. That's elite offensive production at a high level of junior hockey. The Predators recognize that talent, selecting him early in the second round of the 2020 NHL entry draft, a pick that many pundits lauded as a steal at the time. His transition to professional ranks has been equally impressive, albeit in smaller doses. Evangelista made his NHL debut in Nashville during the 2022-23 season, and he didn't just dip his toes in, he cannonballed, recording 7 goals and 8 assists for 15 points in just 24 games. He immediately showcases offensive instincts and ability to contribute at the highest level. In his subsequent seasons, despite averaging just under 14 minutes of ice time per night, a relatively modest workload for a top 6 forward, Evangelista has consistently delivered, posting back-to-back 10-plus goal and 30-plus point campaigns. He's been a key contributor, helping the Predators reach the playoffs for the 9th time in 10 years in 2023-24. And for the analytics geeks out there, his career Corsi for percentage of over 54% tells you he's not just riding coattails. He's actively driving play and creating offensive opportunities whenever he's on the ice. He's a possession monster, a player who makes things happen in the offensive zone. So, why are contract talks stalled in Nashville? This is where the plot thickens. Reports indicate a significant gap between what Evangelista's camp is seeking in terms of contract term and what the Predators are willing to offer. Is it a matter of money, or is it a dispute over the length of the deal? Perhaps Evangelista pushing for a longer-term commitment that reflects his perceived value and potential? For a team like the Predators, who have a deep prospect pool and are always looking to manage their cap, this kind of stalemate can often lead to a trade. And that, my friends, is where the Toronto Maple Leafs come into play. Let's talk about the fit in Toronto. First, the narrative. Luke Evangelista was born in Toronto, Ontario. Imagine the homecoming. The emotional pull of playing for your hometown team, in front of friends and family, in the hockey mecca of the world, that's a powerful motivator. But beyond the feel-good story, there's a tangible hockey fit. The departure of Mitch Marner has left a significant void in the Leafs' top 6 forward group, particularly in terms of secondary scoring and playmaking. Evangelista, with his offensive flair and ability to create, could slot in anywhere in the Leafs' middle 6 and immediately provide a much-needed boost. He's got the hands, the vision, and the shot to capitalize on opportunities. But let's get bold for a moment. What if the Maple Leafs didn't just see him as a middle 6 contributor? What if they saw him as a potential line mate for Austin Matthews and Matthew Knies? Could playing alongside a generational talent like Matthews finally unlock Evangelista's full, untapped potential at the NHL level? Imagine the space Matthews creates, the puck retrieval by Knies, and Evangelista's ability to finish or make a creative play. It's a tantalizing thought, a high-risk, high-reward proposition that could elevate the Leafs' top line to another dimension. This isn't just about filling a hole. It's about potentially finding a missing piece to the championship puzzle. Of course, no potential trade comes without its complexities. What would the Maple Leafs have to give up to acquire a player of Evangelista's caliber and potential? Nashville, despite the contract dispute, isn't going to just give him away. They'll be looking for future assets, perhaps a high draft pick or a prospect who fits their organizational needs. The Leafs would need to weigh the cost against the potential reward, a delicate balancing act for any general manager. But considering their recent strategy of targeting promising young players with upside, Evangelista fits the mold perfectly. He's young, he's talented, he's cost-controlled, at least for now, and he has a proven track record of offensive production. In the high-stakes world of professional hockey, where every roster move can make or break a season, recruiting Luke Evangelista to the Leafs roster could be an incredibly intriguing addition. The core of this Maple Leafs team is undeniably set in place with their superstar forwards and a solid defensive core. But as we've seen time and time again, it's often these potential low-risk, high-reward options, these shrewd acquisitions of undervalued talent, that can truly take a team to the next level and transform them from contenders into champions. This isn't just about adding another body. It's about adding a player who could, with the right opportunity, become a significant difference maker. So, what do you think, hockey fans? Is Luke Evangelista the missing piece the Maple Leafs need to finally push them over the top? Or is this another tantalizing prospect that might not live up to the hype in the pressure cooker Toronto? We want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed our analysis, and leave a comment below with your take on this potential trade. Your engagement drives the conversation, and we love hearing from you. Thanks for tuning into The Puck Drop, and we'll see you next time.